Big Bucks, your Sevenberg GM. Folks, I want to thank you for taking some time to come chill with me. Week 3 is upon us. We have a big matchup against the New England Patriots. Before we get into the review, I want to go over Week 2 pick sheet. 13-3, bringing me to 23-9 for the season, about 73% early after a horrendous 10-6 beginning to Week 1. The Saints could not pull out a victory at the crib. Denver, you had that game won against Indianapolis. And of course, we dropped the ball here at home in our opener to the Seahawks, bringing me to 13-3. As you can see, my next week picks, I think the biggest surprise I may have is the Giants are going to beat Kansas City at home. Week 3 picks are there if you want to pause it and check that out. As we get straight into the film here, I'm going to start this out by looking back at some things that we had, making comparison to Week 1. This is the first drive of the season against the Jets. And what do we see? Huge run. We see a gaping run. I will say this, folks. Never in my life have I seen as many Pittsburgh Steelers defensive linemen put on their backside early. It definitely was a horrible week of watching films these last 2 weeks. Just a disgusting feeling. That first game when you just get beat down, man, it was horrible. And then it just, this is the first drive. It's not like this is late in the season. This is Week 1. And I'm going to say this, and I mean it with all my heart, put this squarely on the shoulders of the locker room leader, Cam Hayward. Folks, I know if you've been following me, I don't think we should have gave Cam more money the year before. And then at the end of the season last year, the interior defensive line disappeared. And I hear a lot of people will say, well, he had 10 tackles. Yeah, but we gave up like 200 yards up the gut. Like somebody had to make the tackles, but nobody was stopping anybody. I honestly feel like Cam retired last year at the end of the season. And to be honest with you, a lot of the stuff that's been going on in the offseason, his unwillingness to actually do training camp, I think he knew this. I think Cam knew he didn't have it anymore. I think he knew he was done. So 93-3 to Fredo is already out, firing TA, firing Tomlin. It's not coaching. Terrell Austin is not out there making blocks, making tackles. It's not scheme. It is will to. It is ability to. It is, can you do your job that you're getting millions of dollars to do? And right now in 2 weeks, folks, I can say no. I can say the answer is very clearly, very blatantly, no. It's not happening. I think that man to a man with that last name that's on the back of your jersey, man, y'all gotta really be real. Like, it's not anything but you guys. You're getting whooped. Guys are putting you on your butt. And man to a man, the interior defensive line is getting manhandled. Well, as we go and look at this Seahawks film, we're going to see more of that. We're going to see more of guys getting put on their backsides. There was a momentum shifting play. But I want to go ahead and look at, this is our third down, man. This is the game on the line right here. When guys are battling, I understand it's the war, but you can't miss this sack. You can't. But I do want to point out we got our big dogs over here. I want y'all to watch Cam. I want you to watch the effort because that's what bothered me. Like, you got held up. Like, that was like, what are we doing? What are we doing, TJ? Are we that gassed? Is it over already? Second game? All 3 guys. I've never seen us like effort like this. Like, there's not only no dog, there's a little fight. And we got Sam Darnold out here being Houdini. It's come on, man, that's not scheme. And then we got here with, I'm gonna say, man, Ramsey getting beat like this, don't see it a lot. You don't see it a lot. It did trip up a little bit, but still, hey, that's on y'all. That's all the way on y'all, man. You see right here, he gets beat, he trips over his own feet a little bit trying to make a play, but hey, that's the game on the line. They went for the jugular right here. We're at 3rd and goal on the 19. They're okay to kick a field goal. Look at this. Look at the jogging. We got guys jogging, man. I don't know that I've ever seen the effort or the lack of. Look at these big boys. 75 cut you off. You're not getting to that. Man, that's lack of effort. You've been getting your butt kicked all game. That's just that. There's a hope strategy, and like I told you before, hope don't work on Sundays. And then we got to get to the play that I really feel like was the most important play, the muffed kick return for a touchdown. Let's be very clear. I know this for a fact. Everybody knows the rules. All training camp, they went over the rules. KJ knew he was going to be kick return from the beginning of camp. He understood his role. He knew what his responsibilities were. But there's a difference between doing, knowing, and executing in the game. Like, he's a rookie. And they say in the NFL, for every rookie that you have to start, you will lose 2 games. This is a game we lost on KJ. That was a huge momentum swing. That was the backbreaker in the game. That right there not only just swung the score, but it swung the emotion. And in a hot day when you're battling and you have a mistake like that, it's hard to keep fighting because everybody's not on the right page. And I think it's the nonchalant way that he walked off the field, like he just knew he was right, that I think killed a lot of the guys. And he's taking it hard, and he should take it hard. No, we could talk this blue in the face, but the reality of the situation is, what y'all gonna do about it?
Like and subscribe to the Seven Burke page as I bring you updates, content, interviews, and analysis on our way to the 7 Super Bowl titles.